That's important when you get into these situations. I don't have a fire station ready. Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, the realistic season. Today, I really just have one goal, which is get this city built. There's a lot to get built, and I would like to try some different techniques to speed this up. It's mostly based around micromanagement, probably, but I also want to find some other things that we can do at this point during the gameplay to make things more enjoyable. What should we start with? Well, the first thing I should say is last time I forgot that I needed some power here. That is being built right now and should be done relatively soon, but we're not there yet. The other thing, which is a little in between, and someone actually just pointed that out in the most recent video that came out before this, which I don't know, today's the 27th, so it's been a while, to not hook this one up down here with the normal water supply from the city. Instead, use just regular water that I could get from over here, but obviously this one's way too far away right now and it won't produce much for what I need. Or, well, I can just build a separate one, and honestly, I really like that idea, so I'm going to do that. Yes, I understand that that one is almost done. I could have just connected from the other side. That was all silly, but that's okay. Yeah, just get another pump. There is the small pump, does not require anything. Actually, I can probably also get a surface well. Daily production per worker, daily production per worker. Interesting. I could use the water, surface water outflow. I barely ever do that. 77%. that's not very high. What do you need? Concrete plant. What water do you require? You require. What do you require? I don't know. I should know this. Should I know this? No. I barely ever have to look at that. It needs 55%. Yes, that should be fine. Where's my outflow? My outflow's here, which I think will affect effectively this whole area. But that, whatever. No, I'm just gonna put a normal pump in here, and then I don't have to think about it because yeah, the baseline is a lot higher. I think there. This one loses like 21%, and this one loses no percentages. It's I never use the surface one. I'm gonna use this. We will decrease our water. That one doesn't have power, does it? Do you need power? I don't know. Do you need power? Could someone tell me if it needs power? Oh, wow. I'm already distracting myself. I am buying a little bit of time. It doesn't say that it needs any power, so I guess it doesn't matter. Water switch? No. Water pump. Yes, give me the big water pump. Not water substation, water pump. This one. Yes, and you tell me that you need power anyway, so that is fine. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to connect this one. My brain is going to... Weren't you planning on maybe putting a harbor in here for your gravel at some point to do something with? And the answer is maybe? Which just means this one just has to move a little bit further up the stream. Up the stream or down the stream. I think up the stream is better because there's much less space here to do anything else with, so that should be fine. Give me a big pump, a big pipe to go in here. That should be good. And then one just to connect straight into that. We don't need the big pipe. That can just be the medium pipe. Put this one here. That should be fine. And then if we really find more usage for the water that comes through here, we can put a tower there or something else. Not worried about it. We need a pump regardless to make the water go to this guy. that's really all we care about. So that looks good. Give me a couple of footpaths to make this actually happen. This one is already relatively happy. Cool. This one is not yet happy, but it's not really a hard thing to build. Cool. Let's get our construction offices on here. Obviously, you have to tell them that it's okay to get started on the pipes. Thank you. Construction team. Well, that's not helping. Yes, you can get that one, and that one. And then that should honestly be relatively quick. And it's just water. And with that, we should be able to turn all of this on. Next thing I should check really quick is, do we have footpath connections to everything that we care about? We do. Great. We will siphon off people from here. I have, in the meantime, turned on the last... Oh, I didn't turn on this helicopter yet. We will turn on this helicopter 100%. I actually think I bought an extra one. Because once we actually start building things really quickly, workers is the thing that slows you down the most. So that's what we care about. The next thing we should consider or think about is, what do we need for our construction offices? We have a lot of small buses, and they will stay there. That's fine. They will do their thing. We have a couple excavators here. That's okay. This one is mostly buses and cement mixer. The cement mixer, I did fill up this spot over here with cement mixers and dumpers for obvious reasons for everything that's over here. So that shouldn't take very long. Let's double check what do we have going on here. Yeah, that's fine. Plumbing is good. Water pumping station is good. Surface outflow is good. And construction office too. Do you require anything? It needs the rooftop. Needed to finish. It still needs steel and board. Okay, that's our answer. We don't have enough flatbed trucks right now. And this is the closest connection to the flatbed trucks. So let's start with 4, 5, 6. I want a lot of these because they will slow you down a lot for many different reasons, and I don't want to be slowed down by that at all. So we got that one set up here. Let's go for the other ones and see if there are any other things we need. Concrete mixers, again, I have a lot sitting right there. Not a ton, but enough that I don't think I have to care about that. Covered hole, there's one sitting over here. I may just move it. Should I move this one already? I don't know. Let's see. What do we have in here? You have some mechanical components and some electric components, so that shouldn't be a problem. If we just assign this to the correct things, that should be fine. If these are all just in the end buses, I don't think that's a bad thing, because that's where our workers currently come from, so it's not a terrible place to be. So, okay. Now we have flatbeds. They're important because everything that's stored in here, plus vehicles, if you care about it. I don't think I care too much if they transport vehicles, because we're relatively close to everything. Not to everything, but to a lot of things. So that should be fine. Concrete mixer, we're done. Covered hull, we have one. You generally don't need more than one, because there's not a lot that they're used for. Dumpers, I have them sitting right here, and there's a couple more cement mixers, which I should probably do something with, because yeah, the dumpers, we will actually want more dumpers from there. So I need to do something with those cement mixers here pretty soon. So that's okay. Excavators, yes, we do want more excavators. This one looks interesting, but I think we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, maybe. I don't know. That feels appropriate for right now. This one is still trying to get built. You still need boards. And yeah, these are all currently going out here to get some gas. I don't want to connect power right away to... Do I want to... I don't want to connect power, but I think connecting just the pretend power, like even a big wind power plant, and these are relatively expensive, so this is not super cheap. But plopping one of these here should enable me to put fuel into all of these buildings that you see here, and that should... well, make this trip, get into this gas station a lot more unnecessary, and that should help us. This one should be, yeah, this one's already getting fuel, and that's good. I have turned on the cement import and the bitumen import. That's a designated line, and I have started moving the gravel from right here to this area, so these two plants can actually function. And they needed power, otherwise I didn't have anything loaded. But that looks good. It looks underground-wise. We are constructing things. Could we just up the priority on these guys? Thank you. I do need them done, like, before we can do anything serious, because we need cement for anything else to really function. So that looks good. I just ordered 3 more of the excavators. I think they will take a little while to get in. Peltry capacity, obviously nothing. Paver, I have one here, and the paver and the roller are really just used for anything where you use asphalt, and we're not there yet. Road cranes, yes. We have a couple road cranes available, and we need more. And here's the thing. Thanks to Kayamaya and a lot of people that pointed this out, the speed level is only important for the number of workers you have on the construction site. So every crane has the same speed. I think it's 5. It's like 5x of a worker is the speed that I heard, and I didn't map this. Someone else did, so it's probably more correct than what I would do. But 5x the worker, but only up to 26 workers in this case. This guy over here, 5x for up to 21 workers. Okay, those numbers should make sense. You could get a tower crane, which multiplies to 95 or higher, but in reality, that makes no real difference. Oh, I didn't assign this guy yet. Okay, got it. In reality, that makes no difference because I'm never going to get 300 people here. If I get 300 people here, I should get 3 tower cranes in, which is the max spaces, and then it will be fine. I think I get lucky if I get 50 people on any of these construction sites. That means, oh, the construction office is done. That means pretty much any road crane will do exactly what a big tower crane does. And a tower crane takes up an extra space in the construction office, and it slows you down because it needs to be transported. So if your flatbeds are occupied, well, you're not going to get your road crane anywhere. So I will fill this one up, and I just did that really quick. I think 2 or 3 got added. I will fill this one up with some more road cranes, and I will add a couple more road cranes to this side. 1, 2, 3. And that should be good enough for what we want to do. These are also road cranes, which I will just move over. I will need to figure out where to put those cement trucks because I think dumpers will be a lot more useful where we're sitting over there. I don't want to move the dumpers from here because these are the asphalt dumpers in the end, and that's not worth moving around. Yeah, so we have everything we need. Actually, I think this is what we can do relatively safely. I can just move the cement dumpers into some of these storages. As you can see, oh, was this one actually empty? No, there are some buses sitting there. Move those one out. There's another crane here that does not need to sit there. Just trying to optimize this before it's too late. And then I would like to get these 2 excavators actually moved over here. I want to move those just to shorten their driving distance. That should be good. Let's get this one to high priority so we get that one done. And then the rest here can just get filled up with dumpers. We have a dumper sitting here that's not doing anything. You can just park here. I don't know that we have any other extra dumpers anywhere, so that's okay. Let's get you out. Let's get you out. You definitely have no more spot there because all those materials that guy would ever pick up are sitting over here. So I want you to pick up from there. A lot of cranes sitting there. There are more cranes than we need, but all the buses are here, which is where I want the buses sitting for sure. I would actually not mind merging those buses all together, but this should be okay. I will fill this up just with these 12-ton dumpers because speed here is important because we're really far from that source to bring the gravel that we need down here. So I think that is the right choice to make. How's this doing? High priority assigned to everyone that should care and matter. So that is good. So I think at this point, all I can do is just get a few more excavators. Just 2, don't have to go crazy. But then we should be good to go with getting all of this set up. Obviously, there's only one thing really left, which is assigning the fuel distribution office, which is this one. Since there are currently 2 trucks parked here, I don't feel like I have to add a 3rd truck. But yeah, just assign those to all these buildings because that's what we care about. Then it is just June and we don't have a ton of money, but I will forget this if I don't do it right away. So give me a snowplow, give me the 23, 21, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill it up halfway, let it snowplow everything that we care about. Turn down the mud roads. I hope they don't go on mud roads. That would be great. There is a no snowplow allowed sign. I have not seen it work, so I'm not going to use that. But I think this feels good for now with everything that we need and everything that we care about. That is great. This one's obviously not moving right now. And then our train is doing okay. I have the ability to siphon off workers from here to send them into this bauxite processing plant. But I think we will use them more for construction right now unless our money gets low. Then I have to change that behavior. Cool. My plan. Build all the necessities first. That should make perfect sense, right? What's a necessity? For example, this road should have been a gravel road a very long time ago. So let's turn that into a gravel road and assign it to the group that should care about this. This should go really, really fast. The next thing, I have not placed any footpaths, but we're going to fix that with, well, right now. And there's no science when I place footpaths. It's just, should there be a footpath here? Sure, let's build it. Cool. So I'm going to do that for at least part of the city so we can get started, and then I'll be back. Again, nothing too complicated. All I wanted to make sure is that all the main buildings can actually get reached by something. And I think we're in a pretty good place for that now. So let's start assigning whatever I can to the different construction offices. And as long as they're these really small construction thingies, they should not take a lot of effort on the construction side to actually get them done. So I feel relatively confident that they will all get completed. I'm looking here. Resources on the construction side is good. The thing that we don't have is people, and the people should actually be there, so that makes me a little nervous, but that's okay. Here's another excavator that is really far away from the action, so let's get you moved over here. Obviously, gravel, as you can see, is already an issue, so we want to address that. Get more cement trucks out here. If they are assigned currently to the border, I don't think that's the end of the world, but it's okay. We can get one more person assigned to that guy. Cool. Now, what do we have here? We have a mixer sitting there. I don't want the mixer there. I want this. It's still rearranging things a little bit. I am keeping a partial eye on the... Oh, sure. You're not full yet. That's weird. I am keeping a partial eye on the money, because once the money runs out, we have other problems. Luckily, at this point, year 5, ouch, I thought this was faster than that. At this point, year 5, we don't have any citizens we have to worry about, so if we don't have something for a short period of time, it's not the end of the world. Where are you? Oh, you are at the border house. I don't want you to be at the border. I only don't want you to be at the border because I would really like to buy a bigger bus, but that's not going to happen for a minute. So that is fine. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... Part of me wants to build another quick construction office, but I don't think that is worth it for what I want to do right now. So let's just... Can I put this across from you? Yes, I can. Perfect. Put you there. Get me some of my cement trucks to that construction office right now. Yes, there's a button where you can move all vehicles at once, but I honestly don't think that I had a pure construction office at this point. I want to use them. While I have them, I would like to use them. I think that is important. Get you assigned to this. Cool. That means we do need... I expected this kind of... That means we do need a bus to actually start bringing people in for to work at the asphalt and concrete plant, and we're going to use this one for that. Erase from that line. We're going to reassign that here really quick, and we're going to use the end station that we have already. I want you to go here, just load, very important. Then I want you to go here and just unload and then go to the end station. Cool. Do that. Wait for the other bus to make its way back here. Very good. Assign that. Use these assignment buttons that you can actually click on these big squares instead of something else. I think that is helpful. This was a cistern that I was assuming I would use for bitumen, but I don't think I need it because there's not going to be a lot of asphalt requirements for a very long time. That is good. Okay, cool. This guy. You have a 3,000 meter range and you should be able to bring water down here if this guy actually cares. We have dirty water sitting there, 77%, very good. Do we have It looks like we also have drinking water. So these guys will be ready to rock and roll once we bring some people here, and then we should see these guys all starting to run around. What do you do here? You do not belong in that area at all, by any stretch of the imagination. Let's get one of these cranes out of here because they can drive a little further if they have to. Then I would like you, I think that's what, yeah, that's what you are. I want you to come down here, which means there's one more space for one more mixer. Yep, it's the mixer domino. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of not really the thing that you need to actually work on. So that looks good. Now, we have a lot of people sitting here, which means we need buses and ideally a couple bigger buses to pick them up. So how about we pick, sure, that one looks great. Didn't buy it because this mixer is still nowhere to be used. This one has some room. Give me 2 buses. What colors can we have? Blue, black, gray, more gray. Cool, 2 of those, and that should actually help us get things moving a little quicker. Not as quick as I would really love to, but that's okay. This one is slowly losing some of the filament because we are starting, well, we just built a lot of gravel paths, obviously, that we absolutely need. But we also need a lot of other stuff that, let's see here, how much are we currently constructing? That's kind of important. It's not the end of the world. We still don't have fuel here because this guy is not quite done yet. Get done. And this is the number that I was talking about earlier. If we get more than 20 to 50 people here, I'd be impressed. Because that's when we actually need the bigger cranes, which we won't have for a while. Okay, that looks good, which means all these buildings should get filled up with fuel relatively soon, and then we shouldn't have a problem with that anymore. At this point, it looks like we have all the materials that we need, but I don't think that's going to stay like that for very long. We are constructing a lot of underground pipes. That's fine. These have to get constructed sooner rather than later. I can't turn the city on before we are winter prepped, so that's not really a big deal. What I want to do now is look at my construction offices and in general assess how many. This is stupid. Stop doing that. You have just right of way. Nobody else should stop here. You have right of way too. Yeah, get out of here. I don't want these. Yeah, that one stops there too. It's unnecessary. Nobody stops here. Would be nice if there's a way where I can just assign. This is a priority road now, so everyone should just have priority road signaling, but that's fine. You need at least gravel road to be able to make these these assignments, which we do, which is great. But it won't be the end of the world if we can't get that. And this is the last one, and here, for right now, this will be the main road, but once we have buses going and everything else isn't going, we will turn this into the main road will be from the bus station, from the bus stop. So, that's cool. Could we technically import some people to the bus stop too? Yes, but I don't think it will be 100% in range of everything that we care about, so that may or may not work. We have these buildings there. I'm starting to question why I put those in the first place, because it's hard for me to imagine that this one will have basic access to this bus platform. Maybe it will. Maybe it's more than close enough, and then great. I just don't know if that's what I was thinking when I put that in there, but oh well. Just put another footpath in there. I don't want to split them up too much, but I do it anyways because I'm always impatient. That's just the nature. Hey, and it's just one extra note that I put in there. That's helpful. Okay, yeah, got a couple things done. Here, there's more stuff that needs more gravel, which that makes me think we probably have to start thinking about getting a better gravel supply for our current single gravel storage, which is right here, which is lower. It's not as low as it could be, but all the gravel trucks are out. So I don't think it would be a terrible idea to have another gravel. Yeah, these are 3 dumpers, great. And these are 3 cisterns. 3 dumpers will not be able to keep up with our current gravel demand. Excuse me, our current gravel demand. There's no way. I could assign I could assign a special line to do the same thing. I have these dumpers. They are bringing gravel out to this area. Yeah, no, that's fine. That area has some gravel. That's good. What did I set the storage to? 20%. Honestly, make it 10%. Maybe that's going to help. What are we? We are at almost 20%. So yeah, those trucks should stop taking up gravel from here, which should be helpful in the long run in general. Cool. Money is rolling down. We are constructing a lot of underground stuff, which requires a lot of everything, really. Have these guys actually started moving it? Yes, they are moving. And there's nobody working. There's some more workers coming in. Cool. One worker. Great. It's okay. It's not ideal, and the problem with these is they generally like to run away before their shift is up. Like, they don't stick around for very long, but that's quite all right. What I should do probably is leave the asphalt one to just about 2 people. Can I click on this? Yes. I don't know if that's a new thing or not, but 2 people there and the rest can go here. My bus only holds 7 people. How much are you currently bringing? You're bringing 7. Perfect. Where are the 7 ones going? Let's just triple check that nobody's trying to go to any construction site that doesn't have to be constructed. Doesn't look like that is the case, so that is excellent. How are things over here in general? We don't have as many people as we did at some point, which tells me... that's the wrong button. Which tells me we can get this helicopter to do the thing as well. Get out of here. And then since we can, just buy another one of these. Yeah, it's... I thought about this too. I don't know what I'm going to do with all those helicopters when we are done with getting foreign workers in, but hey, maybe I can sell them for some rubles if we have some money problems. All right, it's time to just let the city do its thing. There are currently, let's see, a lot of projects, and this is one of the things that I don't like so much, but all of these are small projects, and as long as we don't see a ton of vehicles parked here, we're not doing too terrible. So I will let this run forward. What I see is that we don't have any extra excavators parked here. That makes me a little nervous, so let's adjust that. It will be a slow adjustment, but an adjustment nonetheless. We're just gonna invite 2 extra of these. We could pick them up from the border. That may be a little faster, but that also means we would lose a flatbed, which in some cases we really need, in some cases we just don't. Okay, let's see what's going on here, how things are moving. A lot of footpaths, they should not require much of anything. Also, those footpaths are most likely not assigned to the whole construction group, so let's fix that. This should speed it up because the problem is usually that you don't have all resources being supplied by one single construction office, so that's good. But yes, we have, what do we have here? Big water tower, interesting. Probably don't need that right now, but we need it eventually. Plumbing, heating pipe, plumbing, substation, unfinished heating, unfinished plumbing. Yeah, that's fine. And we still have gravel here. Not a 5 empty, sure. I think that'd be interesting to know. And yeah, these guys are actually doing what they're supposed to do. Where are you heading to in this moment? You're going to an unfinished plumbing. Okay. I like that the animations are like this, but look at this. It's just like a big city just getting started. The pub is done. Getting started on constructing something. And I think it looks nice. Okay, you're running a little bit on the dirt. That's all right. You're delivering a lot of wood, actually. That's not what I expected to see here, but that's fine. That's a substation and a sewer pipe or sewer inlet. Cool. Let's see. Whoa, yellow. Yellow! No. Apparently that's a pipe that's being constructed here. One of these, I don't even know, is that one? Yep, it got a lot of concrete already, and that is great because concrete is one of the slower things that get moved there. We still have worker number issues. Now that was supposed to have been an update to how workers, like this bus, are being distributed to different areas. It looks like you were dropped. Where's this guy? You are this plumbing. This plumbing now has 7 people. Workers were supposed. How many do you bring? 4. Get the bigger bus so it can move 4 people around. Maybe the smaller 7-person passenger buses. In the current setup would have been better because my bus stops really just can't handle a lot of extra people. Or a lot of people in general. They're just 100 each, which is not a lot. But that's okay. I'm looking around and was like, wait, how do people get from a bus station to my train platform? But there's a dirt path here, and there's a gravel path here. So the connection is there. We could put an extra connection right here, but I don't think we need that. Where do you bring people to? Big water tower, cool. Yeah, things will just get done, and at this point, our big issue is workers, which is kind of what I said earlier, which is why we're not concentrating on getting more bauxite in. However, once we run low on money, and we will be running low on money very soon because we can only export so much. If I move the extra people over, we can produce probably closer to 100,000 rubles a month, but then we have even less workers available that we already don't have available right now. So I don't think that is the best place to go. But yeah, because we don't have a ton of workers parked here, I think I will use the next, there you go, the next helicopter to, hey, you. Next helicopter to tell this helicopter to do the same thing because we need more. We need more. We have some dollars available to just spend, so may as well do that. Cool. That one is assigned, that one is assigned. These are happy, these buses moving around, and we... yeah, so another thing that I was thinking is I could allow myself to have a bigger bus platform here and just run people between here and the helicopter. That is an option, but I don't think with the helicopters that we're using, we're going to get more than these 2 platforms full of people, which is probably something we can just look at. I'm just going to pop up one of these. Oh, wow. This list got so much smaller, so much faster than I expected. This is great. But all I want to see really quick is if this number ever grows past 50 per station, because then we have a problem. But as long as we stay below that, I don't have to add a better non-dirt bus platform here. So let's see how that goes. Small alert. No, it doesn't look like this is ever going to be really big in numbers, so that is great. But we don't have a lot. That's pretty. We don't have... Where are you going? You're unfinished footpath. Okay, cool. We don't have a lot construction going on because we have a lot of just general material vehicles sitting here. So I think what we can do is start buildings. What buildings should we start with? Honestly, there's a lot of traffic happening right here currently. Let's see here. Get that assigned, that is assigned. Whatever needs to be assigned here, and here is fine. I don't want to assign too many big buildings right away because that can cause troubles in other ways, but the thing that I definitely need is this. I need this guy done. I will need this to be turned into gravel road, and we could do that. We don't have any gravel. Okay, we gotta fix that. And we also don't have any money. So there's 2 things that we have to fix. Let's get on this right now. Give me a long loan. Give me just about $500,000. That should get me started. It's interesting to see that my maximum amount I can borrow has increased, but I don't have any citizens yet. So it may be just related to inflation. I don't know. But it's definitely something to note. Okay, there are my gravel trucks. Great. I need my distribution office. Yes. Should I build a big one here? No, I don't have space, time, and energy to build a big distribution office out here. You know how long they take? Very long. So what we're going to do is just assign... yeah, we're just going to do the big dumpers. Because... I did the math on that once. The smaller ones are better for long distances. Is this a long distance? Oh, this is 2 kilometers, right? No, the big ones still fill you up faster if you have the same amount of vehicles. So that's what we're going to do because we will still have problems clogging up the customs house. So load what you can, bring it down here. Cool. Unload right there, just gravel, and make it full. No questions asked. Well, 100% is stupid because construction distribution office doesn't work very well if you set it at max or minimum percentages. But that's fine. We're just going to make it that way, and then we should be happy. Just load gravel, and we should be good. At some point, I would like to use these to also make my heating plant work, but we are not quite there yet. Yes, all the trucks are sitting around. We don't have anything else, anywhere else to go. Yep, we're just sitting on the gravel, which then begs the question, should we build this guy? Because that can construct, or that can deliver us a lot more gravel really, really quickly because we don't require a lot of people. Huh. I think I don't hate that idea. I don't hate that idea. How much do you cost me to build this? Only 42 tons of steel. That is actually not as much as it could be. So if I build that and get me at least a couple of the quarries in, I think we could be in a pretty good state. But right now, without gravel, nothing is happening. So we're just going to wait a little bit until there's some gravel available to do more, and this list should be a little faster. I'm not going to make you watch that because this is going to be just wait, and it may be winter by the time you get back. So just see you in a second, as they say in the business. I do have to interject. People that know a little bit about money probably will be able to tell me right now that what I did was stupid because we're not losing money right now, and I have a big loan that I'm paying interest on, which is not a good idea. So instead of taking out as much as I have, we could just reduce this by about 400k right now. I think that's 400k. Return that money. Now we have a little bit of money in the bank, but we don't pay as much interest as we did before, and we can pay this one back relatively fast. So that's just a side note. Obviously, we have a higher interest rate right now because we took it out for 500,000. So if I repay the... This just penny pinching at this point, but if I put you down to 100,000, which gives us about 40k left when we're done with this, borrow that, pay this one back, all of it, not enough money for this refund, yeah, that's fine. Just pay all of it back, 94,000. Cool, return the money. Now, I don't owe anything on that, I still have the same amount left over from this, but I didn't look at the number, but I'm pretty sure that these two numbers are smaller now than they were before. That's important when you get into these situations. I don't have a fire station ready. Not even a little bit, not even remotely. And there were a couple comments that this is going to cost me a lot of trucks. This is going to cost me so many dump trucks. It's not even funny. Let's pause here because this. No, that's first we're gonna get a picture for this is your thumbnail. Cool, thank you. Sorry, this is funny, and this is also funny that it happens at this exact moment because this is gonna cost me so many dump trucks that I have to replace. They're all about 10,000 each. There's 12 sitting in there. It's 120,000 plus the material for the building, plus the downtime for not having dump trucks doing anything right now. All of that is bad. I have to totally replace that right away. Luckily, the blueprint stays right there, but I still have to fix that. So, what can we do about that? Well, I have a fire station here. What is the range of a fire station? About 2 kilometers, which means the fire station, let's see here, as you stand right now, from there-ish to here-ish is about 1,300 meters. So that fire station can totally cover everything that we may care about. That's nice. The only problem is this fire station will never have enough people working there, because there will never be enough people here to actually move people around. As you can see, there's 0 people there right now. So, I don't know. I would love to avoid this. I don't know that I can. And the other thing, I'm just going to move forward now. The other thing is we're going to replace this with a bunch of, you could cheat turning off this fire, but that is against the spirit of the game, I think. Yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do is make this one work. Okay. Get you a sign, make something happen there. Great. At least most of the gravel that we needed is already moved. And currently this one is so low that none of the... Can I do something with you? Can I tell you to go somewhere else? Maybe? Nope. Didn't think so. Yeah, they're not going to move. And poof. Cool. Wonderful. That's lovely. Let's get this assigned, make you highest priority. Oh, that's nice. It already has... I thought the materials weren't supposed to stick around here. Yeah, I thought that fixed that. But I guess because they are sticking around, this should be a relatively quick rebuild. All we need is just a lot of money to make that happen. Which, with that in mind, if I keep all the materials, maybe I don't care that much about making this one actually happen. But I kind of do care about making this one happen because it'd be better that way. Gosh, this is annoying. But it's exactly what I assumed would happen, and it totally did happen. Hey, all vehicles. You look great. There's some cranes there. Can some cranes go over here and do something? We still have some dollar amounts left over, which tells me more helicopters are coming. Yep, I am a something. I could take some rubles out and actually invest that money into a bigger helicopter, but I'm not sure that I'm ready for that yet. And there's still a chance that by the time I'm done, I get a bigger NATO helicopter, which, I don't know, maybe. What's this? 28 people, 12 people, 22 people, 35,000. Ouch. 8 people, no. 47 people, yeah. This one, 150,000, ouch. And I know I did the math there last time that this one is definitely worth more than the other one because 4 of these, $120,000, $130,000. It's not the same as Root. Well, I'm sure my math was wrong. Let's just go with that. I'm sure my math was wrong last time when I said all that. So whatever. Cool. This one needs to get done. We're gonna get a little bit of money injection. What are you worth now? 48,000. That's still acceptable. Small money injection over here, and then yeah. Then I have to buy some trucks. Ouch. See, that wasn't bad. There, well, the train has gone out there. Let's see what I can afford here. Like 5? That's not gonna get me anywhere. Okay, bigger loan. Let's play this game. Take out 100,000. I paid 9,000. Take out 100,000, not gonna get me much. Take out 250,000 for sure. That much. Then pay off this. Good. Then have 166 in the bank and fill this up with dumpers. And then have 100,000 in the bank. Now we can pay that off just a little bit. Let's see, make it 50k. Just trying to save money. That's all I really care about. 50k, sounds good. Return money, 52 in the bank. That makes me feel good enough. Let's put some, can I put some fuel in there? We don't have to, I don't think, but we should. It looks like... Yep, no, you're not part of the assignment anymore. That's fair enough. So we got that one. We have a little bit of gravel sitting here. That's good. We have all these guys, which I would assume we're missing gravel. Which also means I now have to go through and assign manually everything that's not working yet, which is not what I wanted to do today. Okay, yeah, that one is assigned, that one is assigned, cool. I guess if that one is assigned already, then we can make that happen. The others, there's actually not as much assigned as I assumed there would be, which is good, but we still need to get some gravel done and ready and doing stuff with. Let's get these last pieces of footpath out. I guess I can make that ugly overview go away. That would help. Oh, there's something I forgot. These guys still need to be hooked up to something. These are just service roads. I know that these buildings are citizens, but They don't have a car, so they shouldn't care that much. that's what I feel, and that's what I'm sticking with. Can I get a road connection there? I can. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna hook all these up to something that is acceptable enough. What is this? The prison? Yeah, the prison doesn't need a gravel road going around it anyways. Cool, get that one hooked up there. This one does not get a road connection because that's how it's built. It's totally on purpose, trust me. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. That's a road connection right there. That is excellent. Yeah, this one, if that one could get done soon, that'd be great. And then I need to get a 30 passenger bus that delivers people there. That would also be great. How are we doing here? A little bit of gravel. It would be great to have a train here that does that. It will also be great to have this guy done, which at this point we just need concrete and steel, which we can produce really easy. So I guess we're gonna, ooh, these are done. 26,000 left. One excavator costs 11,000. Perfect, gimme. I can't afford this. It's too early to do this. Yes, those are all valid things. I still wanted to buy one because I could. We have one of our fuel tanks sitting here. That's actually a good sign because that means we're not overloading a fuel tank and we're out of money. Loan ruble, 250,000, half a year, no. We borrowed 250,000, we paid 60,000 of that, so 350,000. This one we're gonna go long term, but higher interest rate, but it's not gonna hurt us 1,000 a day. Borrow that money, take this one out until it's paid off, cool. And now, yeah, instead of 1,000, it's 200 bucks a day. That we can afford. I am pretty certain about that, and now I can just set up these things once we're ready, and these two will not be ready for a while. We don't have a fuel station out here. This is one where I probably will just put a dirty temporary fuel station for the time being. How many do I have left? Oh, a lot. Good. Where should I put you? Actually, if I put you closer to where there will be no traffic jam, that may be more helpful than if I put you too close to where there will be a traffic jam. Now I assign you to bring fuel out here, and then this whole setup is relatively self-contained. There will be some people just driving in here getting some fuel from there when they really, really need it. I hope that's not all the time. That'd be good. Wow, this is almost done. I'm impressed by that. 161 tons of stuff still in there. That's also really good. We have some dumpers here. We actually have some money sitting there. I like it. I feel like we've done completed a lot of progress today. And that is exciting by itself. We don't have any workers here. We gotta make money, guys. At least we're making 50K a month. That's nothing to be snuffed at. But I would like it to be more, and let's spend a little more on workers because we can. And we still have some money, so yes, I'm gonna keep doing this. Just buy more of those guys and just see what happens, because yeah, we need the work. These have to be full. Once we're done with the city, those two are completely redundant. We don't need them anymore. We especially don't need the helicopters to do anything with, which means I need landing spots for the helicopters. I'll sell them. I said that already at some point. And that's okay. We just have to see how things go. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. These are all getting completed. That's good. What's your problem? Your problem is you have everything you need. And here, again, the same scenario. We only have one person. There were like 6 or so sitting there. We don't need 2 of these cranes sitting here. And a bigger crane would be completely unnecessary. So I'm happy that we are doing it the way we are. There are 5 here, and there are no people there. So nothing gets done. Now, what I don't know, and what someone could probably tell me is, if I have 5 cranes, do they multiply the effectiveness, or whatever we want to call it, of one worker, like one worker, one workday, and one in 24 hours? If there is 1 crane, that 1 worker becomes 5 workers, right? It's just a multiplier. If there are 5 cranes, is that 1 worker becoming 25 workers? Or does the thing what I talked about before with the speed still apply, where a crane just multiplies for, in this case, 26 people per these cranes, and then the 27th person uses the next crane, something like that? Because I feel that more cranes in a construction site definitely speed up things a lot more than well, the other side of that. But I don't know. I really don't. Someone do that test because that sounds complicated. Okay. This is all fine. Where are you going? Why are you going left? Why are you going left? Okay, I would like add remove crossroad nodes. This one becomes one cross node now. I want this almost. 3, you're a highway. 2, you're not a highway. You're not the main road. 5 is a highway for sure. So 3 and 5 will be the 2 main roads that we need to go through here. Yep, that looks good. So now they will stop outside these nodes, but they will never stop in the middle of the nodes. And as long as nobody is crossing anywhere, because this 3 to 5 is the main city connection. Everything else is secondary. Everything else, this is just a supply line. Effectively, this is a highway. That's nice, but you saw that one just doing whatever it was doing. This one was waiting for that one to figure out where it was going, and that's fine. As long as there's no traffic jam here, I think we have no problems and nothing to be worried about. A lot of people sitting here. That tells me plumbing is done. Heating pipe is moving. What do you really need? You really need a lot more gravel. Of course you do. How much gravel do you have? 2 truckloads, really. 27 nah, we're never going to be done with that. We're going to need a lot more gravel. Yes. I feel that I will just add another group of distribution offices here. These will all be removed. And I don't have a lot more space for these, or a lot more free space. So I hope this will work. But yes, we're going to do a couple more of these. Assign you to here, load the stuff that I need you to load. I'm surprised it's not winter yet. It's still 20 days, but I'm very surprised it's not winter yet. Bring you out here, and now we have 9 dump trucks delivering all the time. 9 times 25 is almost 250, minus 25 is so 225 tons per cycle. Is that a lot? I really don't know, but a lot of construction projects do not require that much. What does this require? Great example, 100 tons. So that's good. What's this? 60 tons. Cool. Buildings, 20 tons. Yeah, moving in 225 tons of gravel may be an actual really good number, because you generally don't. I'm an idiot. I'm glad I clicked on this. That is very annoying. Yeah, no, we're not automatically getting citizens in here. Who are we? Why would you think that is something I would ever accept? In case you don't know why I'm an idiot, go to your residential areas, go click on any of the buildings, doesn't matter which one, and then uncheck this button, get citizens. No, you don't want to do that. If you do that, you don't have to uncheck this like I am doing right now, but I'm honestly surprised that I haven't seen a comment about this yet. I think I did the city building already. The video's out. So yeah, I just expected someone to tell me I did it wrong, but I didn't see anything. Oh well, that's not a bad thing to fix. It's just annoying, and I'm probably gonna forget one of these buildings, and that's not good. But yeah, if any of these buildings will be completed, it will try to fill it with citizens right away, and then I have to deal with the consequences of that, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be ready for them. Pretty sure. Go away, go away, go away. Anyways, how are we doing here? Honestly, I think we're bumping up on the end of the episode, and that's fine. I do think we've done a lot of stuff today. We had a fire. That's exciting, because people said that we don't have fires until we have citizens. Definitely had a fire today. We have the fire station ready to go. You don't have fuel yet. What is this? 12 versus 12. 80 versus 80. 92 kilowatts versus 92. You're almost the same. This one is a little shorter, so we're just going to get 3 of these. Ouch. They're really cheap, though. 3 of those. Park them in there, and then I need 2 buses to actually try to bring passengers out there. This is why this will be challenging with the map. Right now we're using a lot of construction materials and the buses. We can turn the buses off when we don't need to produce stuff anymore, but we cannot turn off the construction materials because we have to expand more later on. And right now we have no other connection. So actually, I either have to fix the rail connection, or I have to do something else. Neither of those are really simple options. I'm digressing, as usual. That's kind of my job, isn't it? 52, 7, 80, 82, 40. This would be the best option. No, honestly, it doesn't matter. 75, 75, 65, 65, 60 versus 80. I'm going to get 2 of these. Wrong color. I think I can change them after the fact. You come over here. Actually, you come over here. Hey, where you go? Change your color. Not rename object. Change your color. Pink. Yes. Pink is obviously... Oh, yellow. I like it. Yellow is obviously the color for... These will go to the fire station. At least now I know. And I will forget by next episode, but now I know. Get you there, get you there. You can load and unload here. Don't care. You can even load and unload there. Do I care? Don't unload here. Just make sure that you pick up some people. That's all I care about. And drop them off right here. And then you can go back if this is full. Cool. That looks good. Let's get back to the front here. Get you assigned and get you going. They are part of the end station, so they shouldn't cause big trouble. Now, you could say that I could reduce the number of workers in the fire station, which is totally accurate. Temperature in building without power supply, that's fine. Needed firefighters, good. But all of these... Oh, you don't have fuel. Oh, good. I think this is telling me that this guy, yeah, he went to the fuel station. I was not sure if they are refueling or if they were too far away to refuel, because if they weren't refueling, then this fire station is completely useless, because without fuel, they are useless. Even without firefighters and without fuel, they're completely useless. Cool. There's some people there. Good. How's our construction going? Wow. Wow. Heating plant is done. Very good. We could start importing coal, but it's way too early because right now I need all my dumpers to import gravel. Because that's where the money's at. Yes. How is all of this going? We have some snowplows there. Good. This one. Yes, this one could be completed here pretty soon. Yeah. How about you get me some more workers? That'd be good. Hey, there's 3 workers. Wow, I can't believe you brought me that many right when I requested them. But that's fine. How about this one? Do you currently, yes, you're totally in range of all the buildings that I care about, so that's excellent. But yes, once this one's turned on, I think we have solved our gravel problem, which is good. Which, before we can really solve it, we have to also construct these 2 guys, otherwise that's not going to work. So I think this is where we're gonna end. Turn on gravel. I already have a bus going out here, 2 buses actually. We don't need a lot, but I would like 1 more. So let's get me another minibus. Bus, minibus. Any cool colors? I don't see any cool colors. That's fine. There's the minibus. Get you assigned to this. Wow, you have to get out of here first, huh? There you are. I think. Yep, that's it. You, don't go home anymore. Get out of here. Cool. Now 3 buses hopefully keep this whole area supplied with workers. And if we have enough people with workers, I think I just purchased an excavator that's heading here. Yep. Telling me right there. So now I have to purchase 2 dump trucks. Okay. Do we go big or small? Big or small? Big or small? Generally, I really like the big dumpers. Really like the big dumpers for the gravel areas. But they take a lot longer to get filled up. But when they are filled up, they have a lot bigger impact. So I guess what I'm saying is the 12-ton dump truck has a quicker turnaround, but the 252, the 25-ton dump truck, has a bigger impact. Since it's a really short distance, I think the 252 is a nicer option. I'm probably wrong, and someone's going to tell me why, but I am okay with that. We could also put a distribution office out there and just make it all work with 2 dump trucks for right now. Then it will never run empty or full. I don't know if that actually works with the 25-tonners, because the 25-tonners have this thing where... so I can't assign this. Have this thing where the processing plant does not have enough storage where a 25-tonner could actually unload. But I'm not sure that's going to be a huge problem. Maybe I'll look into that. Anyways, as you can see, it snowed. Yep, that happened. We have our snowplows going out and doing things. We have our construction offices. Wow, this one's completely empty. That's actually really nice. We have our construction offices out doing the things that need to be done. Plumbing is getting completed. That is great. Heat is getting completed wherever it's necessary. All of that is good. I shouldn't have to worry about is there a footpath? Here, there's a footpath. I shouldn't have to worry about any fires for any of the plumbing because I don't think they have fires. So I can't lose what I already built in most cases. That is excellent. So yeah, all I want is this one to be done. Oh, you guys are coming over here. This is, don't bring workers here yet. No. Zero. I don't want workers there because it's not ready to be worked on. Cool. Yeah, I don't think this number... Oh, outside CO. Max number of workers. Wait a second. Why are these two different? Why is the label coming from two different sources? That is wrong. That's just not good programming practice. But it's a game. What do I know about game development? I'm just a software engineer. There's some workers. Get your stuff done. We need some more steel. 500 more days. Yeah, we're gonna get that done eventually. I promise. Cool. Oh, there are my hands. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. I think there was a lot of progress. I'm not gonna come back this winter, but I will come back, once this winter is over because the city is still not constructed. But we are currently in a gravel shortage in addition to a worker shortage. And if we can at least remedy one of those, I think we're in a much better place. But for right now, it's going to still take a little while. That's okay. All right. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye.